So do you guys want to get right into this, or do you want to, first of all, how about I'll introduce you guys. So we have Dallas here with the beard. Dallas and I met actually at the first Kendama Jam that I ever hosted at Lake Eola. And
Oh yeah.
That's where I first met you.
Oh yeah.
And you've been the same ever since. So that's how I met you. And then I met Tony at the one in St. Pete, right? Or did we meet before that?
It was St. Pete. I took him with me. We went together up there.
Was that was the one where we put all the kendamas in the tree?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That was probably the first time that we met. Yeah.
And then okay, cool. So it's been a minute. I mean, what has it been like? What, 2 years then since that?
I haven't seen you since
at least
DTD1.
Yeah. Like in person. Yeah. Because you moved after that. Okay, so going from Tony, then here's Danny. Danny and I went to high school together, actually middle school too. And he used to live in Florida, and but then he moved to Boston later on after high school. But Danny does play kendama, and just a good friend of mine, and has a great sense of humor. So I thought he'd be fun for this.
I think I met Dallas at the first Dama to the Death.
Were you at the first Dama to the Death?
Yeah,
he was there.
You told me something that changed my life, bro.
Are you serious?
You were like, yeah, because I was learning birdies, and you're like, bro, handle stalls, and ever since then, I tried, and then I fucking got him finally, and I'm like, yeah, it's that guy, dude.
That's awesome. I'm so
birds are cool, but
funny story about Danny. He ordered a soul kendama and it got stolen.
What do you mean?
Like
he ordered a Liam
like
mod.
from the mail.
Yeah, someone stole it from the front door.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm not the only person in my neighborhood either. There's other people.
Was that you living in?
I was like just now.
Austin or?
Yeah, this summer in July.
Did
I have similar issues in Philly?
Did
Maybe
Chad hook it up?
No.
No?
No response.
I asked the same question.
Wow.
So I
He
said,
said, "Sorry, man, we're not USPS."
No, when Danny told me about it, I was like, "Hey, man, all you got to do is reach out to Chad. He'll talk to you about it at least. You know, Chad's really usually on it with the customer service. So I thought it would be Chad would figure it out. You know, he's definitely that kind of guy.
It just wasn't here because I was in Pennsylvania at the time. So like I couldn't go out to the mailbox and shit. The USPS like.
Well, it was probably just sitting there then, because Chad's usually pretty quick about mailing shit. I know,
but that's the
weird
thing.
Right now with
it was
COVID.
like it was immediate because I asked my roommate to go get it, and then like 20 minutes after they had left it, it was gone. So it just
your roommate's jamming.
That's
like,
dude. No, your roommate snagged that shit, dude.
No, they don't play that shit.
Dude, he's secretly Jay's like in the bathroom, like throwing J sticks.
Yeah.
But anyway, they said they proved that they sent it out.
Yeah, they did. They said it was delivered. So
yeah, so it's not like Chad did everything he could, I think. So, but then it arrived to your doorstep, but you weren't there to claim it.
Someone else is banging out, and I ain't got shit.
Lacing bangers right now.
No, somebody stole that shit.
I at least got the kaiju. So
do you like playing kaiju better than regular size?
No, it's so heavy. It's a good workout, dude. Honestly, it's a good fucking workout. Your arm gets fucking buff as shit.
Dallas, have you played one?
No, I haven't.
Really? You should.
Not yet. No,
they're fucking big.
Yeah,
I have some Kenko jumbos.
Those are pretty big too.
Yeah, with the gritty cups, with the gritty paint.
Yeah,
I had like
the blue or green one.
I have all of them. I have the blue one, the green one, and the natty one. I had two of the green ones.
The second kendama I've ever played was that blue Kenko.
I have a bunch of Kenkos because I bought them when they went out of business.
I bought them. I bought that one for $10.
Oh, I bought mine for $1.50.
No, not no. I had this one. I looked up cheap kendamas and I found Kenko's site and there were $10 going out of business sale. And I was like, "What?"
For the jumbo? For the jumbos?
No, regular size.
Oh yeah, and then they got even cheaper than that.
No, yeah, mine were about $1.
Yeah, they were at one point.
Wow.
He had a box of like 50 damas that he paid like maybe 50, maybe
115, 120 maybe.
That's fucking crazy.
Like
for
nothing.
like 30, $40.
So is that what you bought them when they were like $1.50?
Yeah, they were between like, I would say like $2 and like $5, most of them. I had just bought some kendamas. So I went to an event an event that Troy Montegudo had hosted that like 10 kids went to. And that's actually how I got into the FKC. Someone there invited me into it. And then he put me on Kenko because he was affiliated with them at the time. So I bought some kendamas from them like at full price. And then maybe like a month after that, maybe not even, they went out of business and I bought a lot more for a lot less money.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think, I joined FKC immediately when I found it and I was excited about it.
I didn't.
And I was like, because again, if you've heard my story, I thought I was the only person on the planet who played kendama.
Oh, so yeah. I think most people feel that way.
When somebody told me about it and I found it and I saw that this is where I learned about paints. It's where I really got a lot of first information about stuff. It was social networking. It really was used for I really used
100%.
it like that. And I stayed away from drama and I didn't even look at that kind of stuff because I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know about companies. I didn't know about the Kenko situation. I didn't know who pro players
had that happened
were.
at the time when you had joined it? Or?
It happened before. Like I came in.
That had already occurred by the time you
that
had
transition. I feel like from part 1 of Kendama.
Well, so let me ask you this: was
part 1?
Yeah.
Electric 2.
We're into phase 3.
I think we're in.
Were you in when
2?
Curtis Fagan was an admin, or?
Oh my God! Whew.
It's funny. Dallas was the first person who told me all about Curtis.
Warned you about him?
No.
He just comes with like a disclaimer, is all.
The complete opposite. He advocated for.
Great
him.
Guy. He said, "Oh yeah,
he did."
Oh sure.
He was like,
He played on his team.
I'm sponsored by CWCS, and I was like, "Oh,
well, no, I was on string team. I was on string team.
Let's be clear.
It's a little different.
He was on string bean.
I never got anything I was told I would get for being a part of it.
The thing is,
you did get some free string.
Not because that was before I was on string team.
I was told I did not make the cut.
Oh yeah, you got rejected.
I did, yeah. Unfortunately, I did not make it onto the string team.
So Curtis is a great guy. He's not a bad person. No, he's just always got too much going on.
That dude's got a lot of energy. He's got a lot to say.
Yeah, exactly.
He used to put a lot of that energy into the FKC as well.
He's still a friend of mine on Facebook, and he's a good dude.
Yeah,
I had to remove him at one point because it was too much.
Curtis is definitely a man with conviction. If he
who knows
something,
where they come from,
committed to it. Like about the pigeon eating.
Yeah, I mean that's like his shit now, and now he's
I think that's great.
Did you say pigeon eating?
Yeah, homie, grow. He
breeds right out of the ground.
He breeds pigeons in a spare room of his home, and then he eats them. He's just eating.
Well, no. Here's the thing. He doesn't just grow them. Yeah, he catches them.
He doesn't just grow them
with a net. He doesn't just grow them out of the ground.
He's not a pigeon farmer.
No, but he's not purchasing them initially. He's capturing them.
He's capturing wild pigeons and cooking them up and chewing them.
No, they're wild.
No, he's breeding them, and I believe, and then
he says they taste like steak.
I would
probably better.
I would not assume steak. It's a bird, but I'm not gonna eat one.
You wouldn't try one. Would you be sponsored by his bird team?
Yes.
He sends you free
pigeons.
I don't think
free pigeons every month.
Pigeon jerky.
You've had pigeon jerky?
No, but I would.
Curtis is one of those people that's just like there's just some iconic ass people in the FKC, people that stand out for sure, and he's one of those along with many other. There's just some.
He was very much the face of it, or.
So what was a typical Curtis post then?
Oh man, back in the day, I don't even know.
Back in the day, oh my god.
Didn't he say shit about Domino Death?
That I don't remember.
I remember there was something he called me out on a few things.
It's a coin toss on it.
It's like, well,
yeah.
He could have been all for it, or he could have been totally
against it. Yeah. That's how he is.
First of Well, anybody against Dama to the death in any way whatsoever is just.
I didn't end up getting to go. I think I might have moved right then. That was one thing that I was really bummed about. I moved at the worst possible time because everything that happened in Kendama in Florida for the most part occurred.
Dude, and those kids that are like, you could have given those away, are the kids with 70 fucking Kendamas on their dresser.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, shut
Tim
the
Nygaard,
fuck
Tim
up.
Nygaard made a post.
I've given plenty of Kendamas away.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Sure.
Naturally, you'll have to give them away, and there's people who have just a whole closet full, and I'm just like, don't you have space for anything else? Like,
it's organic that
you don't need those.
What do you think I did with half of those, Kenko Damas that I got for $2
shitty? Yeah, I mean, just like
you burned them.
Exactly.
Right. I kept myself warm with them for many a long winter.
I want to hear from you, Danny. So when you heard about Dama to the Death, you weren't really invested in FKC, were you?
No.
So when you heard about it from me, I know we've been friends for years, but like, what did you think about it? Did you think like that's just how Kendama was, or it was just like my own unique event?
I thought it was your unique event because I know no one was doing a mass ceremonial burning of their opponent's Kendamas. So,
right. Did you ever go to an event before that?
For Kendama? No, I don't think so. I think that was probably my first one.
And it's been your favorite ever since, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's what I was at Dama to the Death 3, and what did you tap my back? I turn around and he's there because this guy lives in Boston.
I kept making jokes at you, and you naturally played along.
You were saying
subconsciously.
Something. But Danny, explain what you did at Dama to the Death 3. Like, what was that whole process? Because that must have you flew,
so
right?
Like, obviously you were busy, and like, I kept trying to get your attention by cracking jokes at you that I felt like only you would get. But you're too focused. So it wasn't until you were like turning around that I was like, fucking Ryan, hello. And then you're like, what are you doing here?
Dude, you blew my, it was a shook moment. It's like,
for real.
We talked that morning.
Yeah, I know. I called you. I did that on purpose.
And you fucked with me. You did some Twilight Zone shit to me right there. I literally turned around and like my perception of reality, because my brain had you in Boston because we talked that morning. And then to turn around and like you're right in front of me, it was like this is a guy in a suit or something.
The man on the wing.
Right. And I was like it was literally like dreamlike of like, what are you doing here? Like you fucked with my reality hard. So that tripped me out. That was a good job. And then I hugged you and it was amazing. I was so, dude, it boosted the day tenfold. I mean, I was like you said, I was very focused. I was in the height of the event too. When you got there at a good time, when there was so many, like that was the peak of.
Yeah, there was a lot of people when I got there.
How many people showed up? How many did you get?
We counted at the peak time. I think it was like maybe a little less than 100, like only like 85, 90, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Okay, so we covered FKC. I feel like how do you guys?
There he goes.
What happened with Instagram now? Don't you think that's become like the number one social media platform for Kendama?
Interestingly,
or is it still downspiked?
I found I heard of the FKC for the first time in an Instagram comment. And
okay, so it's kind of reversed for you.
Yeah, I didn't actually get added to the FKC. I think even I didn't understand what the acronym was. I think I was like on Urban Dictionary, like what the fuck is FKC?
Yeah.
The first time I heard about the FKC, I didn't know what it was, and I believe the context was some type of drama that was
something was happening on FKC and you had to hear what it was.
You don't say.
I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was some place where people were arguing about something.
Right. And so that's what made you want to look at it. See, so
I was curious about it.
Okay, so would you say that like that kind of controversy that it kind of surrounds it, it's definitely an appealing marketing tactic.
I think it's Facebook.
Do people make Kendama specific Instagram profiles?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes. Mine started out like that, and then once I got more into music, it kind of like I transitioned it into like music, and then I just made a whole new one. And I don't use the Kendama Instagram anymore, but it's still up there. You can still see some of our events.
My first alt Instagram that I made that wasn't my own personal one was a Kendama related Instagram.
Yeah,
I made like I mentioned because I just wanted the handle for it. I think mostly.
Right.
And that was the only way I was consuming kendama related content, other than the occasional YouTube video that I watched, until I ended up getting in the FKC, and then I think I've switched mostly over to that.
I prefer the FKC as a way to like interact with other kendama players way more than Instagram, because it feels more personal. I don't know.
It kind of goes more in depth.
Absolutely. Like the Instagram just does. It seems like if you're not posting like insane shit, you're probably not gonna get.
And it's more centralized in one place. Like the kendama Instagram community is, by the nature of Instagram, just scattered all over the place.
Yeah, for sure. And then with kendama, with FKC, you can really, boom, click, you're there, and then it's like, what's going on in the kendama world? And man,
half of my Facebook feed, if not more, is just kendama stuff because of the FKC, and I don't mind it. I like it.
So, do you guys still go on Downspike?
I've never used it ever.
What is that?
Would you consider that like a social media platform?
I'm not. No.
So, do you think Downspike is going to resurge and like become the next big thing?
No, I think the original idea with that was they wanted it to be comfortable for people who were familiar with the forum format, which nobody that's alive anymore is.
I remember everybody started joining it originally just to get the little Downspike sticker to put on their kendama.
That was pretty dope, if I recall.
It was pretty clean. Free stickers. Yeah. I'll sign up. I'll sign up for that shit.
You mean seal?
Yeah. Well, no, it was a sticker, and then it just so happened to fit.
Ryan, that's what you need to be doing. You just need to make some hype ass, just inane nonsense marketing that.
Oh, I haven't been doing that already.
You're not. It's not inane enough. It's not crazy enough.
Oh, just
you got to give out a bunch of stupid free shit that nobody even needs or wants.
I've done that.
They want it.
I've done that too.
What did you give?
Go to the White House.
What did you give away?
Do you? Oh, come on! You remember like Diamond to the Death? We were selling sticker packs. I ordered off of Amazon.
On the internet, I'm talking. about.
Yeah. Literally, I remember fucking. You remember not long ago, Ryan's like, "Would you guys pay $20 for like a fucking craft store plastic box full of berries?"
Yes.
I said hell no, but other people would. I said hell no, but here I am.
Well, did you guys see the honing kits I posted about?
No.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
You guys are out. Where the fuck are you guys?
I'm not on any sort of. I'm literally.
I'm here. FKC and argue.
You guys don't get shit.
Ryan, you don't sponsor me. I'm not sponsored by Hone.
Oh, you did it, huh? You really did it.
Oh, he really did it too. Did they
see
sell?
What that is? No.
Did they sell?
No. These are little honing kits of where you can put your shit in. We included buffers and super glue, extra string, bearing beads, all this shit. We gave them away for free with any order on the website.
See, there's your move.
There's your move.
That's how you do it.
We got fucking plenty of sales from it.
Good job.
I mean, hey, that's
good job, buddy.
So let's get back to
my Facebook is dead ever since I got booted from FKC.
My God. I totally forgot you did get canned from there. That's some bullshit.
How did that actually occur?
I explained it in the first episode of Bevel's Advocate, but I
gotta catch up on
the final thing. What really did it was I just trolled too much, and I made a video. That was the Blunt Guts video. If you heard of that.
So what?
The Blunt Guts video?
No, I have heard of it though, but I haven't seen it.
Well, Tony, have you seen it?
Maybe. I need a little more information.
Okay, fine.
What happens?
This guy said a duffel bag of kendamas, and he was doing it for a cheap price, only $100, and there was good stuff. I saw pictures. There was pictures of the kendamas and everything. So I order it, and I do the transaction and everything, and this ends up on my doorstep, and so I don't. It was in a box, but in the box was this duffel bag. And I was excited. I mean, the bag looks crappy. Like, it looks like it was like left out in the rain a bunch. And I don't know if that's from the box, but when I opened it, I found 11 bags of blunt guts. Like cigar guts. Like, not only that, but a note that says, "Smoke my big fat cock." And everybody believed it. And
that's such good content too.
So many people.
11 bags of blunt guts is such a like.
And I had them, and I showed them on camera.
So you did this as a prank, right? You just posted this thing,
and then
how does it get you kicked out?
So, well, this is
maybe
funny.
The fat cock part.
No. It wasn't any of that. I got messaged about it by like 100 people. I mean, it was enormous, of people saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe this happened to you. I'm gonna send you some free damas." And I was like, no, it's all right. I'll just take my loss. It's my fault for taking the risk. I should just buy from a company, and kind of trying to
play it off, but also be like, don't send me anything.
Right. And I was just trying not to give it away as well. And it just kept happening every day. Just more. I kept having to say the same message over and over and over. I won't say his name because I'm not really sure, but
that's fine.
He messaged me being like, "Hey, I'm
an admin of the FKC."
No, I don't think it was an admin. I don't know what it was, but he knew them, so he reached out to them afterward though, and he was like, "Hey, is that all true? Like, what happened with that?" And I was so sick of hearing about it because it was only my Facebook. It took over my Facebook for like 3 weeks.
Wow.
And I said, no, hey, don't worry. It's just between you and me. We already had this full conversation before it too. So I was like, hey, between you and me, it was just a joke. I had all that from a project I was trying to do. And, no worries. You don't have to send me anything. It's okay. And he goes, oh, okay, thanks. And he played it all cool. Like, wow, that's funny. Ha, 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 ha. Next thing I know, I get a message from all the admins being like, hey, we just heard from this guy that this was all a joke. Everybody asked, who did it? Who did you message? Which FKC member was it? So we can ban him. We don't want people fucking people over.
You should have said Dallas Lannies.
Well, it was me, and they eventually succeeded.
Yeah. They definitely did it. Yeah.
Right. And I said, I don't want to give his name out just because.
Okay.
I want to end the drama. I just, hey, no, don't worry. They said, okay, if this happens again to somebody, we're gonna blame you because you knew. We're gonna think it's you because you won't give it up, or I don't know what the fuck they were trying to think with that, but
sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna do it. And then I finally they sent somebody else, and they finally got it out of me, and they messaged me all about it. They made a whole public post about it too, being like, hey, if you saw that post by Ryan Reese, it was all a lie. And it wasn't true.
Oh my God! It's just a joke.
Yeah.
You're telling me. You're telling me.
Yeah. We need to start a campaign to get you back into the FKC, bud.
I really wish I was because I have Marley and Monica because they tell me all the time, like, hey, did you see what happened in FKC? And I'm like, why do you even ask me that anymore?
Yeah.
And but they are like, Marley always like kind of screenshots stuff and sends it to me. I mean, dude, think about it.
See him around.
I've been banned, and yet I still write articles that get sent in there all the time. Like everything that Marley shares is a Hone post that I probably wrote.
Right.
For sure.
And I see all of his posts.
Yeah.
I'll try.
That's the thing. All his shares from Honed are me essentially being like, hey, can you share this in the FKC?
Right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, the admin team has probably changed some since then. I think keeping you out.
Well,
is
Tim literally
dumb.
just stepped down.
Yeah.
Hit him now while they're weak.
Hit him now while they're weak.
I'll become an admin. Let's do a campaign. Let's do a political campaign to make me admin.
Yeah.
Let's hold a coup.
Reese 2020. Make
Reese
FKC
2020.
great again.
Make FKC great again.
Yikes.
Eat ass, bro. Ryan Reese 2020.
Dude, I bet you that would be so funny.
So I was just this is unrelated. I was just talking to one of the admins, and I was like, so do you remember Ryan? And I was like, I think 3 years is plenty of time.
Oh, you're talking to him right now?
Yeah, he said he talked to the other mods about. He said.
Who, Wes?
He goes, I'm not naming names. He says, yeah, that dude is a douche. I said yeah, and I said, yeah, but he's a genuine person who loves Kendama, and he goes, yeah, he genuinely talked shit on and trolled the FKC.
He didn't forget.
Yeah,
he did not forget.
No. But he did say he'll talk to the other mods and see what they say.
That's fair enough.
You're good, brother. He says, I'm sure they won't have a problem lifting lifting the ban on you. I think I might have
get
gotten
ready.
You back in the FKC.
You might regret this.
Yo, you can't make me look bad though.
No, I know. I'm really concerned about that.
They've been known to blame people for other people's mistakes. They threatened you with that.
I know. Dallas, you really pulled a lot of strings to make this happen. So that's great. I'm back in FKC. I think we can officially. No, I think we can officially.
We can officially declare that.
Officially declare until you're in.
Dallas, do this. Can you create a poll in a group? Should we let Ryan back in FKC? Make FKC great again.
They're gonna go who?
See if they change their mind.
All these kids are from.
It'll be should we make FKC great again? And then one of the poll options will be lift the ban on Ryan Reese.
Yes,
Don't lift the ban on Ryan Reese.
Yes, do it.
All right, I'll make it.
What are the results so far?
Somebody added a poll option that says triggered.
Yeah, that was Mac, the owner of Dama on.
Yeah,
Mac Eugene Gill.
So you got 4 votes.
What did So are we winning so far?
We're winning so far, yeah.
Okay,
nobody has voted against
or nah. Nobody has voted or nah.
5 positive votes and then 1 vote.
6 now,
that
actually.
was an added option.
Danny, are you voting for me or no?
I'm not even in the group. I didn't know it was a thing until now.
Oh, are you on Facebook?
No, stay out of
it.
Do you want to be? Did you mention an admin that spoke to you or?
Yeah, they all did.
All of them. It was all of them hit him up.
It was a group of them. They had a group chat.
Oh my god!
When was this?
Oh God, like I could look it up on Instagram to find the date of when I posted the video. But
a lot of them probably aren't admins anymore. Or...
I would say 17 or 18.
Man, that's just so it's so crazy because I never even think about the fact that you're not in the FKC because of how still involved in Kendama you are.
Yeah.
And I never even make that connection.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I hated FKC for a lot of things, and we trolled so much of it.
I still love trolling in FKC. It's
so
great.
Easy.
People take it so literal. They take it so seriously, but in reality, it's a 7-inch piece of wood, bro. It's like a fucking toy.
Dallas and I just got called out by somebody the other day because they tried claiming immunity from getting banned.
I've been banned. Don't get it twisted, bro.
That's what I said. I told them, I said, if you think Dallas has never been banned before, then
you're wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Well, how did you get back in?
I don't know. I probably messaged one of the admins and was like,
you sucked his dick or something?
Yeah, I was like, what? My bad, dog.
He probably just said my bad.
Facebook group?
I don't know. I feel bad because like Tim has hit me up on multiple occasions. One of the admins, the guy who just stepped down, and he's like, "Hey, can you like cool it down a little bit?" And I'm always like, "Yeah, dude, got you." And then as soon as I see the opportunity, I'm just like, "Dude,
do it again.
Fuck you. Fuck this. You're stupid."
I think a lot of
people... I've never even been like warned though. I'm usually fine.
Yeah, you're just always on my bullshit, you know?
Yeah, I usually just chime in.
Yeah, I just usually tag you for support.
Same.
I do the same thing. I go, Tony.
You just need some pack mentality on.
Exactly. I need I need a yes man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've found myself knee deep in an argument I don't even agree with.
Wow.
Just because they got somebody else involved.
Yeah.
So why do you guys feel you have to like attack everything you see in FKC though?
Well, that's the thing is it's not everything. Obviously, you know, I'm not. It's not any post. It's just that like I feel like a lot of people that are involved now don't get like dude. Okay, this is crazy, right? There are kids on there selling kendamas that were made a couple years back for almost, some of them asking for double the retail value, whereas like stuff that would have been worth $400 and $500 back when we were like all really in the scene is now worth shit nothing. So it doesn't
$1.50.
I feel it
nobody would buy
literally it. I feel like kids are scabbing these damas that aren't that rare, aren't that old, aren't really worth anything, and they're flipping them and making money off of kids. And it's like, well, in reality,
and these other kids are chiming in and being like, all the other communities do it. You guys are so worried about
Yeah,
You know?
and it's like if I can get an old GT that's really rare for like maybe a fifth of what it should be worth in this year, then a sweet Kendama shouldn't be worth anything over retail. So I feel like kids are really getting scabbed in the new scene, big time.
Like just straight up ripped off.
A lot of the times, yeah, kids are selling like those now people are starting to sell those decade mods for above retail. I'm seeing them go for like 75 sometimes in there, which isn't much, but it's still not.
I bought mine for 80.
Are you serious? Like,
yeah.
What is that? It's not there. You can still
totally worth it.
You can still buy them brand new from some websites, still have them in stock for the retail original price. So why would it's not worth it. It's fucked up to charge anybody above retail if it's still on the market.
And they're pushing the narrative of like, it's just worth whatever you think it's worth.
And that's just so not true. You know, because look, some kid who might have some money in his pocket, not saying an actual kid, somebody might
I don't think you guys know anything about how they price kendamas.
Oh, come on.
No. You don't know. Just admit you don't know. Just say, I don't know how they price it. I just wish it was cheap because I don't have any money.
I don't have any money. I'm very poor.
Okay.
I'm just broke.
I don't own. I can't afford kendamas.
So you just try to find the cheapest kendama you can.
I try to find the cheapest kendamas.
I hear they're $1.50 on Kenko.com.
They are $1.50 on Kenko.com.
Let me show you. I got a fresh collection.
Here, now, Danny, what did you pay for that kaiju?
100.
Oh my god,
those are pricey, huh?
It was 100. It was a pre-order. I was the last person to pre-order.
And don't you dare sell that thing for a penny more.
I will never sell this
motherfucker.
Shit.
Yeah.
Never.
No. Yeah.
Well, he can't.
It's already fucked up.
You have your germs all over it now.
Look how fucked up this is already. Like I don't know.
Oh, that's destroyed.
You see how much he sneezed on it?
COVID.
And he's not even wearing a mask.
Look.
It's my room. Fuck you.
When are you sponsoring me? And am I getting monthly free strings?
Yeah. How much free stuff do we get?
How much free shit do I get?
It's a valid question. You really deserve it. You really
sponsor me.
All three of you. That's the whole reason why I picked you guys, because I know you really deserve sponsorships. You guys are all really good players, and you've been looked over this whole time by the whole community. I've realized your talent from the beginning. And I know, Danny, you don't got to show me. I believe you. And
there it is.
You guys deserve more than what you've been getting, and I think it's unfair. And you guys are treated unfairly, and it's all bullshit.
and that's why we're sending you a free honing kit.
That's right.
We got you back in the FKC, man.
I know. Yeah, you're my devoted followers.
Please respond.
My team right here. And so what you get is some free string.
He's looking around his
I'm gonna create you some free art by me. And just
all right, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Hey, I just want to thank all three of you for being on the show. I really appreciate it. We got to do this again. Danny, it's always nice talking to you.
Yeah.
And it's nice to talk to you both. I wanted to do this before, so it wasn't just a spur of the moment thing. So I'm glad we're all able to do this. Yeah. And let's do it again.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Namaste.
Right, I'm going to get off here.
Peace.
See ya.
Peace.